There's the microphone. Howdy, folks. We are back with some NieR Automata. Yeah, we are doing a little bit of grinding and the carnival. I did indeed check the Rhythm Doctor. And it looked very crisp. You do a very good job of like making the camera do interesting stuff to keep paying attention. It's like doing a lot of good cuts in like a video, right? Keep people's attention so it's not the same shot for too long. Very crisp. Oh, you you do not? Oh, at least to me in that section it looked that well. So would I rather make a worse version of Iterate or not? I would say not. I don't think that's the type of thing that I want to be inflicting on the world, Uno. Like, there are other ways that I can inflict hell upon people. Like the phrase, but you'll apparently see lots of puzzle games. Oh, is it that in one of my bios somewhere? Like, not planning on playing puzzle games, but we're railroaded? Kind of. It's not even so much railroaded as, like, Baba was a game that I planned on playing. And then I played as much as I would have played on my own. And then people kept showing cool things about it, and then suggesting other cool things like Lingo. Because I'm not really much of a puzzle game person. And yet, bum bum. I remind you of Mumbo Jumbo? Who's Mumbo Jumbo? Saw what the Rhythm Doctor community is capable of doing. No, that's true. Like, Land of the Blind and all that, right? But I am impressed, so haha. So, I know most folks are not super up to date on what's happening here. Not a puzzle game person, he will say forever. Exactly. He's a lovely chap. I mean, with a name like that, of course. So, the brief recap on what's happening. So, we got to a point in the story where there's a boss fight. I watched Wombu when people mentioned. I enjoy that. But no, I'm still not familiar with Mumbo Jumbo. But we got to a point in the story where we are fighting machines named Adam and Eve, who have told us that they killed the aliens that invaded Earth because apparently the aliens were like plants and not giving them good enough evolution juice. And that fight was absolutely kicking our butts, so we decided to poke around and try and find some stuff. To level up a bit. And we were doinking around, we found some chips that allow us to like auto-heal, all of that good stuff. Finding some rogue androids, which we destroyed, which is a little uncomfortable. Because everyone's sort of covering that up. And now we're going back to the carnival, see if we can find some new quests here and such. One of the biggest Minecraft YouTubers. And he's never beaten the Ender Dragon. Huh, yeah, never heard of him. Probably after my time being engaged with Minecraft. Baba Monday? Dunno. Probably not Baba Monday, just because I want to break it up a bit. So probably Lingo Monday, but don't know. We will see. We will play it by ear. Maybe it will be all NieR Monday. Dangerous, beyond here, broken, but we already dealt with that. Junk, danger. Mumbo likes tea with squid ink. Well, I mean, okay, so I could puppeteer this man is what you're telling me. Okay, so the tank is still a thing? We're also, so we've got an android who lost some of their memory but has photos. So we can work with that. This seems to be one of those areas, but... So, okay, we get to see the clown tank. Do the balloons hurt us? No, they don't. So this is fine. Oh, why does she have the blindfold on? We still don't know. Okay. Hey, buddies. Can we, like, go into the tank somewhere? Oh! Oh. I wasn't... Oh, I might have made them angry. I wasn't trying to start a fight, I was just curious what that did. Oh, okay, they're still moving. Okay, everything's fine. Remember my sideways house? It was inspired by something Mumbo did, and the whole reason your chess world ended up becoming Weird Houses world. Gotcha. Yeah, so we don't know why, because we see androids that don't have their faces covered, but I genuinely, I don't know them. Party pooper? No, they're still going though, so apparently it's fine. I was just, I don't know, I'm admiring their tank and seeing what we can do with it. Oh wait, can we also, okay, so we can just pull that up and it temporarily stops it. Okay, sure. Totally fine, totally normal. Okay. Yeah, so this was the area that we went to where there was a machine obsessed with beauty. Balls clipping through the ground does not seem intentional.
Proposal.
Yeah.
Imprint the stamp upon the card.
Okay. Like, I am very intrigued by the story of this game, but the game itself is hateful in a lot of ways, and what I've heard from pretty much everyone who has played it that I know, they're like, we love NieR. We hate NieR, but we love NieR. And I'm seeing a lot of the issues with it that make people go, what the hell? Okay, so this fight is still here, okay. I assume that we can't, like, re-challenge the boss or anything, but... and, like, I'm seeing a lot of the why people might not love it, but I'm also seeing a lot of, like, the world is interesting and makes me willing to suffer through some kind of atrocious gameplay for it. Maybe it's a story good, gameplay not fun. That's kind of what I'm picking up on it. And, like, there's things about the gameplay that are interesting and kind of compelling to me, like the way they handle upgrades being chipsets, right? And the fact that you can make room for, like, more functional things by removing parts of the UI, I think is quite interesting. And the fact that they've got an in-game reason for when you die, you reset. Like, there are things that I look at and I go, this is sick. People put some really good thought into this. But there's also a lot, like, I mean, the movement is something. The camera, the amount that it changes around, like, here, this is a 2D area, apparently. You transfer over here to another 2D area. Look at all of this ground. We should be able to go there. We can't. And, like, they repeatedly change where you're able to go without being very clear on indicating it, and then there are other times where they expect you to just, like, naturally platform around. The movement, the animations look super cool and fluid until you actually are trying to climb up something, and then it gets kind of janky about when you can and can't, so it's tough to tell when. I don't know, like, I don't know, there's a lot of things like that. The saving is kind of evil. And yet I'm still willing to give it the time of day, which does not feel like things that should go hand in hand. Is Uno still solving iterate? Presumably. I thought he was further along because I saw, oh hey, lit up area, there's stuff lit up in the final area. I was not realizing what was lit up.
Stamp discovered.
Okay, so we're collecting stamps.
Imprint the stamp upon the card.
So, I don't know if that's just like a collectible or what exactly is up with it. I was told this is part of why we're revisiting here is it's been a while, and also in part because I consulted on a couple of things when I was having trouble with the boss fight, and oh, so these are highlighting areas where the stamps are. Okay. I was told that there is somewhere around here a secret area that contains a good weapon that may be of interest and use to us. I do not know where said secret area is, but... oh, hey! Ah! Well, iron ore obtained. But yeah, so we've got a bunch of little side missions going on, so it's kind of, you know, apologies, this is very scattered, but we're trying to get some stuff so that we can hopefully not die. Creepy machine. Say, you want a stamp? Here, take it. Okay. Here, take it. Okay. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Break time. Yep, you know what? We've already spoken to him. I agree with him. Don't want to be bothered on my breaks. Just let me be. I need to decompress. You have business here? No. Okay. Yeah, so probably not anything big happening today because again, gotta wrap up sooner rather than later, but we're learning a little bit about the park and seeing what's up with it. How does a machine sniff? It doesn't even have a nose. Heh, heh. So sad. I guess you want a dumb stamp, huh? Fine, I'll stamp it with my tears. Wah. Oh, can we help you, bud? Oh, okay. Nope, can't help him. Great. Love that. Sorry, dude. I'm sorry you're sad. Games have to be fun? That's patently false. Look at Desert Bus. Shh, don't shout. Can I help you? Okay, so... nothing super fancy. Oh, there's dye, there's ink! Look, us! Thank you. Okay. Okay, and this is the follower of the philosophy bot, Jean-Paul. Hello? You know of a machine named Jean-Paul who lives in a village? Master Jean-Paul is quite the mysterious gentleman. One might even go so far as to call him suspicious, and yet he's so alluring all the same. Suspicious and alluring? Exactly, and I know just the gift for someone of that description. You'll deliver it to him straight away, won't you? I won't let that terrible girl in the desert find a way to interfere with our love. Oh my, beautiful glass. Okay. Thank you for the hydrate, Robert. Oh, whoa, look at the glass. Whoop. Sorry, I'm trying to hit the hydrate. But that's, wow. Like, look at the way the glass is reflecting. Like, it's pretty. Even if I want to shake it by the shoulders for some of the things it's done to us, it's pretty. You cannot say that this game is not. And I am someone who is a sucker of the highest order for sort of like apocalyptic degradation.
Stamp discovered.
Well, hey.
It is advisable to recover as many of these collectible items as possible.
But why?
Proposal. Imprint the stamp upon the card.
Why?
You mean stamp it?
Why? Why is that important? Also, I like that the go collect more dialogue is tied to the first stamp they assume you'll grab, rather than, like, creating a queue of how many stamps you have collected. But, I don't know, it might be a limitation of how they were able to program it. Okay. Mother machine. Throw down your weapons, surrender to love. Hey, hey. Okay, I think... oh, what fun. Oh, what fun. Yeah, so these are all the same dialogue. Let's be happy together, together, together. Didn't even change after I accidentally allowed, like, 6 of them on a peace parade to get absolutely slaughtered. I mean, don't worry about it. Everything is fine. Okay, can we...
Hold on. This is one of the places
Yes.
in that resistance member's photographs. Better record the coordinates.
Okay. Well, hey. Looks like there's another... looks like there should be stamps, so you'll give a stamp? Ah, ha, ha. The world is hilarious. A stamp, sure. I'll stamp whatever you want. Ah, ha, ha. Okay, bud. So these machines... so... okay, so we can drown. Good to know. So... oh. Oh, buddy. So... I'm not a fan of whatever's happening here. Yahoo! Stamps, 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 stamps. One stamp coming up. Oh yeah, I love stamps. Let's do this thing. It's the revved up machine. He's just really excited. Really happy to be here having stamps. Don't stand there. Look, man. You need to get really close to trigger the dialogue. So, okay, so this is where the beauty machine was. Oh, so have they repurposed it? I'll get banned. Ah, this is mature. It does indeed say 18 plus. Okay. Art thou Romeo? Wait, one moment. Sorry. Share stream for a moment. Gotta go let someone in the house. I'll be back. Share stream. There we go. We are back. Haha. I know, I need to come up with... I've got so many things, I'm like, oh, I need to do this, and I end up doing none of them, but we're working on it. And the bellman awaits the bottle! Ha 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 ha! Stamp machine, my poor boy. They're all stamp machines. He's just really, really revved to be giving out stamps. And, you know, I get that. It's fun to stamp things. Okay.
Juliet, wherefore art thou, Juliet?
So, like, okay, where are they getting this from?
Romeo, which one of them art Romeo?
Like, okay, so they're modifying it, but what?
Juliet, Juliet, I am not already
But, like, where are they
sure.
getting the basic concept of Romeo and Juliet from?
Romeo, then let us call thy numbers.
Oh, crap, okay.
Juliet, Juliet, then I shall take thy life.
Oh, dear God. So, there's...
I shall make thee the day of thy
Oh, crap. I mean, I can 100% picture Shakespeare writing something like that. But... dear God. Wow. The good ending, yeah. Oh, these are great insults. But wait, no, there's only one of it. Piss it off. Okay. Good job, Juliet bot. Holy crap. Yas, Queen, slay your enemies. And Juliet's. Wow.
Watch your step as you exit. If you'd like to have your card stamped, please come this way.
Wow. I don't think I will probably play GG Commits War Crimes. Wow, okay, that was an experience.
Here you are.
Thanks. What? So these robots are very much, they're about peace and love, but I guess this is the area where it says they're broken, but bravo, truly a most spectacular performance. So we started out with 3 Romeos and 3 Juliets, and now there are none. Wait, it's all starting to make sense now. Okay. So this is a piece of literature from the old world. I believe it speaks of the cruelty of mankind. Yeah, fair enough. They've combined Doom and Doom 2 on Steam, and now you have Doom 2 twice. No! Oh, yo! I guess it is that time of year. An Alade just landed on my window. Well, it's, either a male or female ant during its mating cycle when they have wings. That's super sick. This play doesn't make any sense at all. What was Doom became Doom Plus, Doom 2, but you still have Doom 2 on its own. No! Demand a refund. I came all the way out here from the village to see this play everyone's been talking about. I haven't been this deeply moved by anything before. I'm going to go home and tell all my friends. So, okay, so the different groups are interacting with each other, which is quite cool. Oh wait, have you... Okay, we spoke to... I swear we're missing one. Oh, Juliet, just thinking of you makes my core all warm and fuzzy. So, okay, this one from the village with its green eyes, that's very interesting. So there's actual, like, intercultural exchange between the groups of robots, which is quite interesting. So they are truly redeveloping, like, a network of societies. It's not just one. Their different societies are coming together and mixing. That's a cool thing to know. They know it's literature from the old world, so I'm guessing then they're getting this by scrounging up, like, books or whatnot. Which is interesting in its own right, because how did they learn to read English? But I suppose if you hear enough of it, right, that, you know, okay, so capture an android or something along those lines. Still interesting for aliens to be able to do. But then also the theater they're doing is destructive, in some cases self-destructive, which is intriguing. But at the same time, if you have the ability, I guess we don't really know if the machines can remake themselves and preserve like the androids can. But, like, if androids were to be doing theater, they could load themselves up without significant harm, which is an interesting thing. Like, if we could fully disassemble ourselves for the sake of art, would we? Like that would open up some very interesting practical effects and perhaps make things...
Is this the music box she was looking for?
Landborne.
Man, this thing is all rusted over.
Oh!
Look, a corpse.
You think the box belonged to her? Poor girl died a long time ago by the looks of it.
Let's bring this back to her friend.
So this is a different quest that we had going on. There was an android in camp that was really obsessed with the music made by this music box, so I guess the poor android died, or her friend died there. So I wonder, is there like a special value to the music box? Hello, sir? Angry machine. Back off, asshole. We machines are alive, you got that? Yeah? You should die. All of you should die. And this goddamn stamp should die too. Okay, bud. Like, I'm okay with the concept of you guys being alive. I accept this conceit, especially with the androids as well. Like, if you have thoughts and feelings, why would you not be alive? At the same time, if we are attacked, we will defend ourselves, because we also have a right to live. Okay, so we got 8 out of 10 stamps? And we're not seeing signals for other ones? Oh, okay, and this is the way to the village. Ah, that's how it all connects. I had forgotten. Okay. Okay. I do not have a good mental map in my head of this, but we can go talk to Jean-Paul. New Doom plus Doom 2 release supports community mods. Oh, nice. That is nice. A quest. Scientist machine. Oh my god, he's got a little mustache. Don't tell me you heard tales of a genius inventor and came to see me straight away. Yes. Quite, I'm sure of it. Yes, yes. After all, I am the very genius whose name makes the earth itself tremble. Coming to me for advice proves a keen mind and stout heart. Yes. Why, if you invest but a little in my efforts, I shall provide you with all the desires of your imagining. Well then, care to invest in my life's work? Sure. Half-wit inventor accepted? Uh-oh. Joy, elation. I'd not thought myself capable of such. And just between you and I, know that if you provide enough of an investment, I'll be able to provide certain dividends in return. Oh my. Might take a while to finish the alternate universe, makes sense, but high quality. That's generally how that relationship works. Now, basically the only option to play Doom mods was to download them from Doom World forums or something like that and play them on an unofficial source port. Ah, so they integrated that. Super sick. And just between, yeah, okay, the dividends. Now then, what care you to invest? I don't know. 10,000. Go for it. F it, we ball. They said available Doom mods only work in GC Doom anyway. Almost died and lost all your diamonds. Damn! Glad you survived then. Very wise, very wise. A shrewd investor knows to strike when the iron is hot, eh? I look forward to a fruitful working relationship in the future. Quite. 2 days later. What do we do during those 2 days? So we just stood around for 2 days while we... Us. Well, we finally got contact from the aliens that we've been worried about, and we need to deal with that mission ASAP. 2 days later. Oh, this game is killing me. Eureka, I've done it. Feast eyes and senses alike upon my new invention. Copper ore! Okay. Down attack up chip, okay. Team recovery. Meteorite times 1? Reset plus, okay, I don't know what those are. Alas, but sadly the staggering work of genius has exhausted my funding. Would you care to make a new investment in my efforts? Not for now. Pardon, you accuse me of clicking my tongue in your general direction. Horrors, I would not, I would never. I, after all, am nothing without you. Is this not true? Okay, bud. The back from Doris is quite underwhelming, which you expected, so maybe that means it's not? Okay. We'll do it after doing this. The game is like, oh, you thought I was a good game? Nah. And that goes, nah, I am a good game. And that does seem to be the general opinion on this, is like, looks like it's this amazing, fantastic thing. You play it and you go, oh god, what's happening? Why is it so bad? But I'm compelled, so I'll keep playing anyway. A while ago, I heard a terrible noise coming from the city ruins, but whatever happens, I'll protect the village. I sure wish my shift would end already. Aw. You should go to bed? That does seem reasonable. Have you taken thine meds? I heard a loud noise in the distance. Are you okay? Aw, it's concerned about us. That's sweet. Okay, so we can go to Jean-Paul. Oh, save. See, so that I am now a chronic saver. Beat the crap out of the dream paralysis demon? Hell yeah. You haven't? You forgot? Haha. That's why you stick around for the breaks. But crash. Well, I'm glad that I could remind at least at one point. Also, do not worry. We're probably only going another like 15 or so minutes. Not a whole lot of NieR, just a little. Where are you, Jean-Paul? This is why everyone needs Johan in their life. Johan, personal assistant. Why was Nines just... You know, like when a cat... People trying to get cats on a leash and they are having none of it, and they just sort of flop over. That's kind of what 9S felt like he was doing there. A friend of mine was also in the game though, so we played together. Sick. Hello, Jean-Paul. Do you have a moment? Moments are transitory. One cannot possess them. A moment past is a moment lost. A symbol of idle, unrestrained apathy that... Please just take this present already. A gift. Let me see. Here you go. Ah yes, fascinating. The machine who gave this to us said you were both suspicious and alluring. It seems this so-called gift is nothing more than a piece of unadorned glass. Therefore, I can only surmise that... Do you want us to bring a message back to the woman who gave this to you? Or a mere trifle? No. Okay, then. Let's go. He really loved the other gift, though. You gonna stay? Alright. You cheated and weren't supposed to? Oh, like me at Marsh. Father machine? Okay. Wah! Slide down. Oh, there's a... Okay, I guess there's a fair bit to the village that we hadn't seen. Speed salve. Oh, there's the guard bot? No? Different one. Okay. Where does this go off to? A platform. Oh, okay, so this is one of the ways out. Oh, wow! Yeah! Look at us zooming. Okay, so we want to go down to where there's one of these lower layers where we were given a quest by a machine gal who was afraid for her sister. And since we've solved that, I'd love to see how they're doing. Okay, so there's the Jean-Paul one. The one with the makeup. Ah, is this it? This is it. Yay! So, oh my god, there's androids here? Yo! Look at the Resistance members intermingling. Like, we got commerce going, and here's the one. Aw, the big sis machine. So, brief note, the one with the pink bow is the one that we rescued and was asking poor 9S about, how androids are made. So, that would be cool, Robert. Thank you for bringing my sister home. I'm feeling much better thanks to the part she found. Please, take this. Ooh, 5,000 gold and a blue ribbon! Yay! So we can put on either ribbon if we want. That's sweet. Okay. Ah. Oh no. Sorry, is something wrong? Mercy, please, just let us go. I think there might be some kind of misunderstanding here. I have not gotten the underskirt achievement yet. There have been a couple of times when we're moving around where I try, but I have not been gunning too hard for it, Rikia. Also, welcome in. How's it going? You mean you aren't here to arrest us? No. Wait, why do you think I'd arrest you? We deserted the Resistance? You what? You really gotta put effort into it? Bonus stream, I guess, then. You what? We just want to find a place where the two of us can live our lives in peace. Is that so wrong? Please don't tell anyone that we're here, please. We're not with the Resistance. We're Yorha. We don't have any obligation to report you to your superiors. Thank goodness. Still, if you guys stay here, they're going to find you eventually. We don't have a choice. My locomotion functions have been damaged, and we don't have the necessary materials to perform repairs. Aw. I don't suppose you'd bring us the materials we need? Huh? Who? Us? We can't get them ourselves. If we leave this place, we'll be found for certain. I know it's a lot to ask, but we promise to reward you, please? Yeah. Thank you. We just need an elaborate gadget to conduct the repairs. Oh, just. A really easy achievement indoors on the hardest way possible. Nice. I saw one near the abandoned factory. Thank you again. We know you can do this. Wandering couple accepted. Okay. But yeah, so, brief update, Rikia, since you actually seem to know the game somewhat. Main story-wise, we got to the Adam and Eve fight, where the first alien signal, was coming from, and we know a little bit of the lore, but we kept getting our butts kicked in the fight, so we're doing a bunch of side quests to learn a bit more about the world and level up. So, yeah. So this is us noodling around with the little side quest bits. I should probably try and get back to the Resistance headquarters. I think will probably be where we want to end the day, so that we can return the music box. Whoop! There. Oh, hey, I hadn't seen this. What do I think about the lore and story so far? I'm So we were talking about this a little bit earlier. I'm really compelled by what's happening in the world, even if I'm finding the game feels very hostile to me playing it, but I'm very intrigued to learn more and more about why things are happening. Which, from talking to the friend who got this game for me and a couple of other friends who have also played it, seems to be a kind of frequent consensus of the game hates you, but we love it anyway. Because yeah, like I'm very intrigued to learn more about like why are the machines developing in the way they are. Like, okay, fine, they usurp the aliens, because the machines evolve as they go. Which, I mean, there's several questions about that. How does something evolve as it goes along? How are the androids evolving? Because they're presumably evolving over time. We did a mission with Jackass where they talked about how love is a similar emotion to the battle lust that androids feel, and she described it as an interesting quirk of evolution. So how are androids evolving? How is that mechanism working? I'm betting that the humans aren't still around. I'm betting that we're fighting a war for two species that simply don't exist anymore, and that's also very interesting to me. I don't know, there's a lot of very interesting questions. It's raising some very interesting questions about the nature of life and sentience, what it means to be alive. So I'm really enjoying that. And then I'm screaming, wailing, crying when it turns out that just because we died and it reset our progress to a certain point doesn't mean that's an actual save, so we lose an hour and a half of progress. And getting annoyed trying to parkour someplace that looks like I should be able to, but apparently can't. So it's like, I don't know, despite the gameplay, I'm having a very good time with it, and I love how the world looks. Like, I love the vibes, I love the things it's trying to ask me about, because a lot of these are questions that I enjoy mulling over on my own time. Like, I've long ago reached the conclusion that you don't have to be organic to be alive. If a machine is feeling emotions, or at least seems to be feeling emotions, and has similar depth of thought to us, why not call them alive? And this seems to be a game that's really digging into a lot of the specifics of that, but has that as sort of the accepted conceit. Did you give my gift to Master Jean-Paul? I must know what he said. Well, he said it was a mere trifle. Such insight, such truth. He sees the core of things in a way others cannot. I shall follow you for the rest of my days, Master Jean-Paul. That's a long time. Okay. Hydrate? Indeed. Thank you. How much will I play from a really long level pack? It depends. As we saw, like, Word Scramble was fairly long, and we did a decent chunk of that. Depends on how much we're enjoying, etc., etc. What I like about this game, it makes you think, because the robots or androids seem to have feelings. Exactly. You know, it's... And one of the things that I really like, actually, hold on, let me get to a save point. I really like the chips. I get really annoyed by them, because I'm not someone who's big on, like, fiddly equipment stuff, but, oh, come on, where's a vending machine? I guess I could probably look on the map, and not be a dingus. But I love... Actually, no, let's get back to the resistance spot. But, I really like that you can remove elements of your UI to upgrade skills. Like, there's a lot of aspects of this game where they're thinking and including some very small details that really add a lot to it. Like, you know, being able to remove parts of your UI because the UI is actually part of what you are seeing in-game, essentially. Like, it does some fantastic things like that, and that you can remove, like, your core operating system. Yikes. Delete system 32, right? Yep, exactly. It's you can delete the thing that allows you to operate. And I think that's really cool. Like, there's a lot of love and thought put into it. Even if it makes me want to rip out my hair most of the time. So yeah, I'm enjoying seeing what it has to present to me. And so that's keeping me playing and keeping me excited to keep on playing. Yeah. longer than Word Scramble as long as the main game combined with new adventures? We'll have to see. I do not know, because a lot of that is going to depend in part on how long I'm still streaming as my full-time thing, because that's probably going to be changing here in a month or two. And I don't know how that's going to affect how I run the streams. Little clicky clicky. Yeah, I mean, there's so much about this game that I would rag on and whatnot. As I've been applying to a number of like, oh, yo, I guess this is the secret area that was mentioned. Cool new spear, sick. Why is climbing ladders so slow? Well, descending them's fast. But no, I've been applying to a number of library jobs to try and figure out next steps in my career. And I'm probably sooner rather than later just going to pick up some sort of work, even if it's not in libraries, so that I'm actually earning money while I'm in this fairly unique position. I've been doing this for not a year, but I mean it's been about 8 months at this point. Which is really cool, but I need to also figure out other things, because streaming does not allow me to pay the bills, and could not within any reasonable metric. So figure out some other stuff to sort of get going on, and then probably, you know, fewer days per week, probably a little bit less time per stream, but I love streaming. This will absolutely be continuing, just in a probably more toned down form. Apparently level become level causes a Lua error. Uh-oh. But, like, yeah, no, it's earning income is NR1? I don't quite follow. NR1? Number? Oh, number one. Oh, yes. Yeah, so it's like, you know, figuring out some of that, but like, streaming is something that, oh, hammer time, yay! Streaming is something that has been huge for me, though, because I kind of struggled to find hobbies in the past couple years. No worries. It's not, I don't even think of that as old language. I am the type of person that tends to write stuff out fully most of the time, so I'm not familiar with a lot of abbreviations. Stop! It's hammer time. That took me a moment.
A huge cavern beneath the city.
Woohoo! There we go. Yeah. So like I was kind of struggling to find hobbies that really grabbed me, and so I'm like, oh, I'll try. See you later. All right. Fare thee well. But yeah, so like, it was something where I was trying to figure out something that, oh god, spinny times. It was something I was really trying to figure out something that I could enjoy and feel like I was getting something out of, and streaming has absolutely been that. I've been fortunate enough that I've been in a position where I have not been needing to have a lot of income. But it's also one of those things where it's like, you know, some of the things that I was planning my life around seem to have fallen through, so rather than waiting around, time to try and make some more stuff happen. And streaming is going to be an awesome through line to help keep me sane during, hopefully, well, probably some big life transitions, and streaming is something that will be a nice sort of, hey, I've got this to be doing in the evenings rather than sitting around going, what do I do? So, yeah, that's, I'm feeling optimistic, which it's, I think, been a while since I have been. Just about a lot of things in life, so. Yee. That is, I suppose, sappy way. Allowing me to be sappy for a moment. Thank y'all for hanging out and making this a really cool time. Like, I think I still have had a lot of fun streaming, even if, you know, it did not get this big, but it's super cool that y'all hang out and make it such a cool experience, so thank ya. Woohoo! You will not be forgotten, even if I get a, you know, shiny new job working minimum wage for a bit while I figure out better opportunities. We'll still figure some things out. Okay. This is not the music. Handed over amusement park photo. Okay. This is from the amusement park. I remember having fun there. Together. Together? Ah, someone. Never forget you. Unless you find a cookie. Oh, it's cookies before streamers, obviously. Like, that would be weird to not have that kind of prioritization. Bum 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 ba-dum bum. So where's Music Box Person? They were over here, I think? No, I guess not. Oh, were they? Oh, they were up the ladders. Yeah, we'll turn this in, save, delete system 32, and then probably call it a day. But it was nice to actually get a little NieR in, since yesterday we did not. Excuse me, is this the music box you were looking for? That's it! Where did you find it? In the amusement park, next to the corpse of an android. Maybe that was its owner? Oh. Was she... well, it's awfully rusty, but with a little work, I should be able to get it playing again. Of course. Thank you for bringing the box to me. Now I can finally concentrate on my work again. Yeah, I'm sure you're not going to be more distracted by your friend dying. Oh, and you two are welcome to enter the back anytime you like from now on. Oh, so now we can go through there? Okay. Anti-chain damage. Neat. Okay, that's pretty sick. So now we've got a whole lot more that we can access. Okay, so sometimes quests can open up new parts of the world beyond just the story quest. Oh, whoa, wait. They're playing the music box. Hold up. Sorry, I'm gonna be quiet for a moment. Oh, I don't know, it's very pretty and delicate and feels kind of melancholy. Good sound design. Good music. It makes you feel kind of contemplative, and it's mirroring the main theme here, I think. Hieroglyph not being in the object palette. No! I will think on that, Robert. I don't have any brilliant ideas off the top of my head, but I might ping you with something later. Oh, hey, any new mail after we murdered some people for the group? No? Okay. We might, actually, you know, at some point going back to the bunker might be a good idea. So, we did get a save, right? Disturbed. Play Baba forever or do everything I want? Ugh. Would I rather? Probably, I would rather play Baba forever. Because I do not want to be beholden to anyone. But the real answer is neither. I would fight against everything. Aren't those two the same? No, because Robert has many whims. Okay, so we're wrapping up for today. We should actually hold up. Let me see. I don't know. Is there anyone live to think of for rating or suggestions? Oh, we could go check out Kitsuke Yume again, doing some Celeste. I feel bad because that would be the second day in a row where I probably can't stick around super long. I could at least check out for like 10 minutes or something. New song from Chalk Eaters is a banger, and Five Nights at Freddy's song, but about the FNAF fandom itself. Oh, interesting. So yeah, unless anyone has a better idea, we can go raid out to Kitsuke Yume. Check out some more Celeste. But we will end. I just want to show off. So, equip chips. You're fleeing? Fair enough. But yeah, so OS chip. Wait, where does it give? An Android Central System. Removal means death. Just fade to black. How do you sacrifice UI? Along those lines, we can show those off as well. But it's basically, so your chips are sort of your like passive thing. Caution, handle with care. Removal of the OS chip will result in death. Oh, it just showed the credits. Fatal error. Whoa. Okay. But yeah, so it's basically the chips are the good ending. Removing your own chip. Oh my god, wait. Okay. There we go. Phew. Good. See, this is why you save. But basically the chips are like passive buffs for you. So things that increase your damage, your health regen. We've recently found one that allows us to like auto heal, because I suck at healing, so that way I'll actually use my healing items during a battle. The passive buff of being alive, right? Yeah, that's kind of nice. Imagine if there was a way to delete your save file. I don't know. So okay, I am not spoiled on NieR. I do know a couple of things about it because friends have told me about it. I know all I know is that it is a game that you have to play through, I believe, 3 times to understand, or to like get everything out of it. So I don't know. It may have some Undertale-like components. But so equip chips. So okay, OS chip, central system removal means death. But so like all of these chips are ones that we come pre-installed with. But then we get down to like weapon attack up and ranged attack up. So these are all ones that we've installed as buffs. We bought extra chip space. But let's say we've got, you know, we picked up an interesting, there was one that would reduce chain damage. Well, we can look at these HUD chips. We can take off, so, display sound analysis graph. That's around, I don't use it a whole bunch, so we can get rid of that. Damage values. Nah, we don't need those. We don't need to know how much damage we're dealing. Text log. Display the text log. Yep, we can get rid of that. Cool. Objectives. Who needs objectives? Enemy data? Levels and HP? Nah, we'll just guess. Skill gauge. Oh, so cooldown time? HP gauge? Yeah, we don't need to know how much health we've got. Yeah, who need objective? And save points, those are for suckers. So we've just removed all of those. And now, if you remove everything, yeah, you die because the OS chip, but you can remove everything else. And then, I don't know, what was a new chip? Not font. It does not look like font is one. It's either text box or no text box. Reset +1. 5% chance of reviving with 20% hit points upon death? Oh, that's kind of sick. Sure. So, look, now we've made room for that one. We already removed the OS. Alright, fairly well. But yeah, so like... Bye! Yeah, so just like... So, see, we don't have our health. Oh, interesting, it's still showing objectives. So I guess just not on, it still shows us on our map, but in our HUD. But see, now we don't actually get to see the HP of the enemies and whatnot. It's just kind of there. So, I did not see one for map. I think map is still a requirement. But yeah, so like, we can remove elements of the HUD. Minimap? I did not see one for that. Hold up. Skills, plugin chips, customize, equipped chips. Oh, minimap. Yep, bam. There we go. Yep, who needs a map? We're just that good. We will not be saving this, but like, because I like my HUD stuff. But yeah, like, this is still. Pardon? Since when did that happen? So now it can give birth to baby ones? Oh crap. Okay, we're just gonna, yeah. No, you cannot save it as a second. You can save the loadout. Oh, well, okay, you can, but I did not save the original loadout, so I'm not gonna worry about that. But yeah, so okay, that is going to be it for today. Pow, 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 pow. But yeah, so like that's, you can remove what you would typically consider kind of critical parts of the day, but it's still playable, which I find really interesting. I don't love everything that they do with it, but I appreciate that that's an option, and they're playing into that part of being an Android. So, interesting stuff. Look forward to getting some more in on Monday. But for now, we are going to raid out over to Kitsune, watch a little Celeste, and then yeah. Can't stick around for too long because I have tutoring in 15 minutes, but I can at least chill a bit. Funny that they added it, exactly. Like, and like the other aspects of, like, aside from the OS, that's quite cool to me. Yeah, sleeping in 15 minutes, no worries. That's, you know, we all have our things. So, boop, boop, boop. Bom, bom, bom. Thank you all for watching. This has been a blast. We made some good progress, saw some cool custom levels, and learned a bit more about NieR. Hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. Enjoy some more Celeste with someone who's presumably far better than me. At least they're further along. Um, and yeah, hope you all have a great rest of your day. But for now, I must bid you adieu. Bye. Oh, the work was fun, but the wages low. Leave her, Johann, leave her. I guess it's time for us to go, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johann, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johann, leave her. For the stream is done and the bits don't flow, and it's time for us to leave her.